What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, my YouTube family? Hey, this is your boy Castro Cannon. What's up, my Cannonballs? Hey, you guys are always up in here with me. So, a few of the random topics are going to be about from what things that I have seen. What's up, One Pro? Um, a few of the topics that I have been seeing, really on social media is really about Nene and Wendy Williams, and I can't even lie. From what I have seen, how Wendy did with Nene, I'm gonna just be honest with you. Hey, Wendy was talking trash. What's up, Johnny Mac 365? What's up? Wendy was basically talking trash. Well, I wouldn't say talking trash, but just being shady. And it's like you expect someone that you so called claim to be a friend not to come back at you because she called you on your live. Well, she called you, I guess, after you got done doing the live or you was at home. But you wanted to put it out there as if Nene was around some cameras and with her peoples, and you thought that she expected you to do a whole how you doing, and you didn't do that. You didn't do that. But at the same time, that was cool. You didn't have you didn't have you really didn't have to do all that, but you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, you're trying to play it like you didn't really say what you said, but you said what you said, and what you said was some really harsh things. So therefore, Nene took the initiative to call you, to call you, and to put you. She even tried to call you, FaceTime, and then Wendy gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I don't have time or face for that," which is crazy to me because anytime you go out, baby, your looks do not look so pleasing to the eye. I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm gonna just keep it 100 with y'all. The looks on Wendy Williams does not look so damn good when she's not behind that damn camera. Hell, if I didn't know, I think she was a crackhead or a streetwalker. I'm just saying. It's like I understand you don't care, but baby, you gotta care. Hell, you a household name. You gotta have some type of, presentence about yourself. I'm just saying. Like the pictures that's online right now, you can either Google that shit and you will see it. Like you be looking a hot ass mess when you're not behind the cameras. But yeah, back to the point. For you to even try to play Nene like as if she was around some people when all she was at home on live on YouTube like we are doing right now on live, trying to play it as if she's around a bunch of people. Girl, you tried it. You tried it. I'm gonna read your comment. Hold on. Let me see. You said I see her on 23rd Street last summer, and she was walking along, and she's an Amazon woman. I can imagine that. And this ain't no bashing session, but Wendy need to be called out. She a cancer like I'm a cancer, but cancers can be full of shit as well. See, I want to say a lot of cancers like to throw rocks and hide their hands. And that's some bitch ass shit. That's why motherfuckers think that we are so. I would say most people think that cancers are just crybabies, which they are. I'm emotional, but I know how to control that shit. I ain't just out here just letting everybody know what's going on with me, because honestly it ain't everybody's business. So I keep shit to self. But these other cancers out here, they just want to, hey, tell their life story. Yeah, I feel like shit. You should never tell your life story to anybody, because at the same damn time they going through some shit. So and so therefore they may not even really too much care about what you got going on within yourself. That's why that's my best suggestion. Don't tell your life story to everybody, because motherfuckers don't give a fuck. They just only want to know what I feel like they just only want to know things about you. So if anytime y'all was to fall out, they will try to throw that back in your face, you know, and that ain't cool. That ain't cool. And I would never be that type of friend to want to say, oh well, we talked and you don't share secrets with me. I don't share secrets with you, but I'm not fin to try to use that against you. I'm not. I wouldn't do that. Now, I can say there has been times where if I was in an argument with a friend that I feel like done me wrong, I may have brought up something that they may have said to me, but I know, that's not always a good thing to do because you don't want everything to be put out there like that. So, but hey, that's life. That's life. But yeah, I just feel like Wendy, she knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she is doing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that shit out. That's really it's really all for promo, honestly. Honestly, because I want to say this too. I want to say she might have been watching Nene's lives just to see her response back to what Wendy said about her. So Wendy thinks she's slick. Nah, baby, you ain't slick at all. You just mad because you almost got caught up with what you said about her, about Nene. You know what I'm saying? Hey, don't be mad. Hey, baby, if you look, be a woman and stand in your shit. If you're gonna be a blogger or some type of well, you are a national and syndicated TV talk show host. So I mean, hey, if you're gonna be that, stand in it. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to run away from it because people gonna start looking at you funny. Cause I look, I was on Straight from the Eighth. I think her name is Michelle Brown, and she played that stuff, and I, what I'm saying, and she said it. Hey, Nene, yeah, well, she didn't say this, but I'm just paraphrasing. It's just like Nene really basically just was. I mean, not Nene, but Wendy was basically just really saying something that really didn't happen because she Michelle from the A played what actually happened. She played both videos, and Wendy asked, thought she was slick, gonna sit up there and say she was around some people, and she wanted me to speak to her. Psh, look, she was on live. Like I'm on live. If I had a famous person to be around me, and they wanted to not, or they wanted to speak, yeah, you can speak to my peoples. Go right ahead. I'm not around my folks, but I'm around people that people that I don't know, but at the same time they show me love. So therefore, shit, I feel like hell, we family. So shit, hell, y'all family in the chat. But I'm just saying, shit, they can speak to y'all, but she didn't want to do all that. And she tried to play that little, I would say, that politically correct role. Babe, you ain't slick. You ain't slick. You was talking. You was being shady. And Nene was really bold because shit, I wouldn't even FaceTime you. I would have called you off top. Baby, what's the problem? What's the problem? You got a problem with me? You're talking that ish. What's the problem? If I mean, just be a woman about yours, Wendy. Don't be no bitch about it. Be a woman. And I ain't calling her no bitch, but I'm just saying what she did, that was some bitch ass shit. Hey, face it. You said it. So be a woman that you are, and just and face the facts. Hey, I was being shady. I was being shady. Shit, I couldn't be Nene. I couldn't be Nene because forget the cameras and the endorsements. Hey, I'm gonna tell her how it really is. So since she wanna try to be shady towards me, I can be extra and dog dirty, shady with her ass. And that's how I would have been if I was Nene. But Nene got to keep. Nene got to save face for the cameras and shit like that and the public, since she is a reality star. But she got to save face. But I wouldn't be saving face because Carla B don't save face. Anytime she get online, she expressing how she really feel, and I feel like she honestly sometimes she does a little bit too much to me. But people like that, and they say that's real. But in my eyes, I feel like it's real looking. It's real attention seeking. Because everything ain't for everything is not for public consumption. It's really not. It's really not. But I'm just saying. But yeah. Well, Nene got to do what she got to do, and Wendy gonna do what she got to do. But shit, baby, as for the whole thing of y'all being friends, y'all ain't friends. Y'all just associates right now. This is a business deal. Okay, this is a business deal. I bring you in views and you bring me in some views. That's what it's really about. And some money. It's all about that dollar bill, baby. And some money. I'm just saying. I'm just giving my honest opinion about it. It's all about some money, y'all. Honestly. Don't let these people fool you on TV, because honestly, man, when they get to hooking up and I want to talk about what we done had, maybe I want to no, I want to talk about the situation that we may have some years ago, and then all of a sudden y'all back to going back and forth and being cool and going back and forth and being cool. That's some some fake fraudulent ass shit. And just about the coins. Whoever's gonna watch it, whoever's gonna watch, shit. I don't even watch TV like that no more, because I feel like a lot of the I would say the content of it is kind of stupid to me. It's stupid, you know. I rather put my attention on something else. I rather put my attention on trying to really enhance my education, and my thinking, so I would know how to be a really. I'm already a critical thinker, but I want to be, hey, more faster, So anytime somebody hits you with something, hey, I can tell you what that means, or tell you how much or tell you, saying the right amount of money that you should be paying. I want to be quick on it. I ain't saying I ain't quick now, but I'm a little ragged because I've been doing some things. I kind of been a little lazy. I ain't gonna even lie, I've been a little lazy. But hell, I still feel like that's not an excuse to just not, continue to elevate your mind and elevate and suck up all the knowledge that you can from other people's, because we all have been through something. We all have been through different struggles, and we all can learn from other people and and what I'm saying, and from our, from each other, and that can be something that you can take along by whatever is somebody is saying to you about, maybe a struggle or what they had to go through. You can be like, okay, you went through that. Bam. Okay, now I know what to look out for. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be gullible, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing not to be gullible, cause boy, if you're gullible out here, boy, this world will eat you up. Motherfuckers be asking you for money, you be giving it to them like, no, 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 no. They may be on drugs, so you may not want to give them any type of monies. No, I can give you some food. I'll feed you. I'll feed you, all right. Oh yes, most definitely. I'll fix you a good old meal. But as far as me giving you some money to get high, I'm not going to support that. I would never, ever give someone on the streets that's panhandling some money, because at the same time, if you can stand up right, if you can stand on the corner asking for money, you can go to work. You know what I'm saying? You can go to work. It's not that hard. You can go fill out. You can go wash your stuff up, get clean, and go out there and put out some applications. You know what I'm saying? I feel like asking people for their hard earned money that they have worked for. I just feel like that's just very, very, it's inconsiderate, because you never know what somebody else's situation is like. You don't know what they got. You don't know what they how many kids they may have. You may be taking you know what I'm saying, act like when you ask for money like that, with panhandling, you're taking out the other person's pocket. So I would just suggest not. I wouldn't do that. Mm-mm. I wouldn't do that. I try to go get me a job somewhere I know that I'm gonna have some type of income coming in. You know, and I do want to say this too. You know, last night I had a little interesting night, and I went on a few people's stream yards. Now, one person, they didn't like me smoking, and I wasn't smoking any, narcotics. I was just smoking a regular, saying tobacco, a black and mild, and they had a problem with that, and that's cool. I understand, but in my eyes, I feel like by me smoking on the platform, that shouldn't really be an issue, because I don't feel like I need to hide it, even though they told me I need to put up an avatar. But I'm just saying, like, if I'm not cursing or acting out of character, that shouldn't have been a problem. Because I respect a lot of people. And for anybody to just get on their live and be like, oh well, if you're gonna smoke, you're gonna have to use your avatar. Oh, okay. Well, I got out of there. I did. You know, I had to leave. I got out of there. You look, you look. I didn't even get a word in. I could barely even talk because there was so many other people on the panel. But well, I didn't even actually even say too many words. But you know, I just really do feel like she. When it comes to people platforms, I respect them. You just got to understand that I'm gonna smoke. I'm a smoker. You know, I'm not smoking on camera like that every day, all day, 24 hours. You know, but if I decide to have a smoke, I decide to have a smoke. And I was trying to be respectful to not even show you what I was smoking, but hey, it just happened to be in the shot. You know, but I just really feel like that was kind of a little much for me, because that should never affect anybody. If you smoking, you smoke. Okay, it ain't around you. But other people out here, they got different feelings, and I understand. So I'm being grown and understand. I'm looking at it from two standpoints. Okay, I got my way of thinking, and I'm thinking how someone else's way of thinking. So therefore, hey, I understand. That's how you think. That's how you think. Okay, cool. I ain't got to come back over there. Now, will I still support your channel? After that happened, you know, I might, well, I ain't gonna lie, I still support you, but I don't want that to happen again like that, because I really didn't. I really felt like that wasn't a big issue. What's up, Brianna Pettyville? Pettyville. I feel like that wasn't really a big issue by me just lighting my black and mild up, and all of a sudden, that's being, oh, you got a problem with that? Like, okay, look, at the same damn time, you over here cussing like a sailor, and I'm not saying anything about that, but you want to try to sit up here and act all holy and safe. Hey, I ain't trying to make judgment against that. I can't, because I'm a Christian myself, and I cuss a lot and I smoke. I know I do a lot of things in this body that I should not be doing, but I have I make the decision to do it, to do those things. Ain't nobody putting a gun up against my head and telling me to go out there and sin. Hell, I sin sometimes, and all that I can do is try to get away from that, but we all human, and so we all, we sometimes we just may fall short, and I fall short a lot, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I sure do. Like, I don't get people like that. Like, I really don't. Like, if you don't like certain things on your channel, all you gotta do is say, hey, that's not allowed. Bam, I got you. Because when I first like that, when I first lit my shit up, it wasn't a problem. But after I put it out and then I relighted it, it was a problem. And see, I can't name names. But if you was up last night searching the YouTube streets, you would see me on somebody else's panel, and you would have seen the video too. But yeah, that's just how I feel about that. Like, that shit kind of just like, really, really. Shit, I ain't even said too much shit about you at all. I ain't did nothing. I ain't really said nothing disrespectful to you. But if you want to try to take that from me, the privilege to smoke in my own house, but just because I'm on a a panel with your girl, you tried it. You tried it, but you tried the right one, because I won't be back over there. You know, not unless I want to. You have good topics, and I don't know if you're in the bushes listening right now, but you have good topics, and I do listen to that stuff. I do listen to, because you make a lot of sense. But that passing that little rule right there on your channel, okay, that's cool with me. I move my ass. I will move my ass. I ain't got no outlook. I do not stay in places where I'm not wanted, and that's just me. That is just me. I don't stay in places where I'm not wanting shit. I move my motherfucking ass real quick. If you don't like me around you or what I'm saying, shit, yeah, I'm out. And see, the crazy part about that is, what I'm saying, you called out of me being lit. Now, you guys know I drink a lot. I drink. I ain't drinking liquor. I'm just drinking a motherfucking beer. I drink about maybe either two or three tall cans. Okay, so a nigga, I don't be all that fucked up. So for a motherfucker to be like, oh well, you're lit. You know, hey, yeah, I may be lit, but at the same time, I'm respecting your platform. I ain't coming at you wrong or anything. And I know it may sound like a nigga may be in his feelings. I'm not in my feelings, but it's just a simple fact that a motherfucker tried to pull that stunt on me. You know. That's why I be coming back at certain individuals that try to come at me. It's like, damn, I don't, I'm not in my feelings about it. Just at the same time, I'm not finna sit back in the cut and make it seem like, oh, well, that was cool what you said about me, even though you was disrespecting me. No, I'm the wrong nigga. I don't operate like that. I don't, I don't. If you got a problem with me, you just let me know you got a problem with me, you know, and I let you know how I feel. I sure will. I don't have to hide the saying my feelings. But other than that, far as someone's just saying anything reckless about me, I don't really care because I know the truth about me. So therefore, as long as you know the truth about you, can't nobody really say anything to you about you because you know exactly who you are. And see, when you know who you are, when you know who you are, can't nobody. God knows us, like like I mean, he knows us from left to right. He knows us, but when you know who you are, can't nobody really on this earth that's really say anything crazy about you. Whether you are overweight, whether you are obese, whether you are too skinny, whether you may have a disease, whether you may be going through some health problems, can't nobody say anything like really harsh to you. Because if you know who you are, if you know you're not going through those things, you don't even have to come out and defend it. You don't. That's why I have been making videos about certain topics because I feel like people have been trying to put a stigma on me as if I have been, sickly, and I'm not sick, I look, I go get checked up, whether it's my blood, my sexual type of status is, what I'm saying, I make sure that I'm good. I'm not burning when I go use the bathroom. I'm not. I'm not seeing any blood. I'm not. I'm not waking up in cold sweats. I'm not dealing with problems that people that may have to go through those things are dealing with. I'm not dealing with that. I don't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad. I thank God that I haven't always been. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't always been that damn safe. A few drunk nights. Sometimes you be like, hell, fuck it. Let's come on. Let's get it in. But on the flip side, I have always kind of really just made sure that I was good, and make sure that I always have protection around me because you never know, what I'm saying, what the next person is doing with their bodies. And you may have a night and slip up and bam, you got something. All off because you was, maybe a little bit under the influence of a substance, and that's what I try to make sure I don't ever go back to doing because that was a few times in my life that I'm saying I slipped up. I slipped up, yeah. I can be a man and admit my shit. I don't care who's going to screen record it or go back and tell this person and that person, yeah, I slipped up, and I don't know a person that haven't fucked raw, but yeah, I done did, I done knocked a few people off that was raw, I did. I did that, and then that's not nothing to be proud of, but it's just that's reality. You know what I'm saying? People does those things. Everybody don't always use a condom. That's why you have a lot of people that's at those pharmacies getting really I would say medicines. You know, and at those clinics, you know, trying to make sure how far along they are, and that's understandable. Hey, I ain't judging nobody out for that. Cause I done been there. Now, am I there right now in the present? No. Hey, look, it took me getting off the porch to learn what to accept and what not to accept. You know, and see when I did make those decisions to knock somebody off raw. You know, that was back when I was maybe 22 or 23. I'm 27 now. I'll be 28 this year. You know, I learned from this shit, and I learned that It's not good to do that because you can catch something. And thank God I didn't catch anything. Thank God. Whew. I would have been embarrassed just to even tell my own mama, like, Mama, help me. I'm burning. But thank God I wasn't burning. Whew. I wasn't burning, y'all. I wasn't burning. Mm-mm. I didn't see any side effects. I went and got my shit checked, my blood checked, and they said, hey, you're good. You're in the clear. But I would never do that now because people are out here screwing anything that walks, whether it's a man or a woman. Now, whatever floats your boat, that's cool, But as for me, I'm gonna be on the safe side and just wear a condom. You know what I'm saying? I just can't be out there gullible like that and just not thinking, oh, I can't catch anything. I'm invincible. So shit, I ain't nothing gonna get me. Shit, you be wrong. Look, I done had somebody in my family member in my family that had something that they couldn't get rid of, or they may have to go they may have to get something stuck into their parts. I ain't gonna get too graphic on here, like a needle, but thank God I didn't have to go through that because I don't think I could have handled that. Mm-mm. Child, I don't think I could have handled that. See, that's part that's been see that all falls back on just being safe, so you don't have to be another statistic or another individual going to the clinic because you made a careless decision for a temporary time. It was just a decision that you made, and I don't judge anybody on that. Now, if you make me mad, I may call you out on this shit. I can't even lie to you. Well, honestly, I may not mean it. I just may be a little frustrated, but if it comes out, it comes out. Look, I ain't that dirty. I ain't that damn dirty to be saying this and saying that about people. But if you come at me at a certain, at a kind of in a aggressive way, I'm gonna go below the belt. And I know I just said that you probably shouldn't do that, but I would say only on Mad Day, only on Mad Day, you know. And I'm not excluding that, what I'm saying, from what I said earlier to not, saying to be going in on somebody issues with their self, but sometimes, words can hurt. And if it's a lie, then sometimes you may have to go below beneath the belt and hit a few nerves, because sometimes with people we got as people with our words, you can trigger somebody. You can trigger somebody with whatever you say, because that person that you trigger, whatever you said about them, they know it's true. So therefore, they can't back down from it. They can't. But shit, that trigger, that all it takes is a few words that you have talked with that person about, and for them to say something like that, about you on live, or for thousands of people to watch you, hey, you may have to go below and beneath the belt. You may have to, but if you can prevent from doing that, I would just say, don't do it, because I would say sometimes when you can be like going in on somebody, what I'm saying, you also can be maybe causing, I would say, an energy for that type. Well, an energy that you are putting, the energy that you're putting out, you can cause that to come back on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it's a two-way street. It's like, man, you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be careful with that, because sometimes we, as human beings, sometimes we get so motherfucking mad to the point where we were to fight this bitch and ready to put this bitch down, but we can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because or even just say some really harsh things to each other. You gotta watch out for that. And I just why I'm a man to apologize for some of the things that I have said about certain people that's on here, because hell, I don't want what I said to hit me back in my face, because I was mad for one day. Well, I was just frustrated at the time, because I don't let this YouTube stuff control my life. because I do have a real life outside of YouTube. I just come on YouTube to escape the reality of what I'm dealing with. I like to get a good laugh. I love to hear people go off on each other. I love, what I'm saying. I like to. I ain't gonna lie. I like to hear that. I like to hear that shit. I do. And it may sound petty to some people, but I like a little drama every now and then. I ain't gonna even lie to you, but not when it comes to my way, my doorstep. But when it's somebody else, yeah, I may entertain that. I may, interact with that. It depends on how I feel, and it depends on what's the topic. Because I'm not just gonna jump in at any old thing like some molestation. Like, and when it comes to shit like that, um, I'm not, I'm not, hip hooray, about that. I kind of may have to exit out the video because I done been through that. So therefore, what I'm saying, I'm a survivor of being abused and sexually assaulted, and verbally abused. I'm saying, I'm a survivor of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying. And that ain't that ain't really nothing to put out as to feel sorry for me, about. But yeah, I'm a survivor of that, and I thank God that He has helped me because most people are still dealing with that shit in their adult life. I have moved on. I have moved past it. That happened when I was maybe 5. When I was 5 in '97. Do the math. I was born in '92. So in '97 I was in '97 I was 5. You know what I'm saying? And that little situation happened. But I done got past that. I done lived my life. I was able to go through school, and I had to deal with saying people saying this, are you this and are you that. I had to go through that, saying from first grade to all the way to 12th grade. Shit, I don't, I had to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I didn't let that shit, destroy a nigga. Hey, you can say anything about me. You can say you can call me this and that. I don't care. Because at the same damn time, I know who I am, and I know that and I know who's supporting me and who ain't supporting me. So if you got an opinion of me or about me or how you feel about me, hey, you can have that. I don't care because I'm still gonna do me. I'm not gonna be a phony person. I can't be fake. I just I can't be phony for people because honestly, how I used to how I really feel, I can't even hide how I used to how I used to feel anymore. It's like because it'll show in my face. Like you will see the real. The real, you know what I'm saying, my real feelings, because it's like, damn, if a motherfucker come at you on some fake ass shit and you trying to save face, but you can't save face because shit at the same motherfucking time you pissed inside, they gonna really see how you really, looking at them, and sometimes that look may not be so damn nice. It's gonna be a little rough looking and shit. Hey, I may look at you like you fucked up, like you got me fucked up. honestly, I'm just being real with y'all. I ain't got nothing, I ain't got nothing to hide like that, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm an open book. Look, I'm an open book. Sometimes a little bit too open, but hey, I'm learning to, you know what I'm saying? Well, I kind of have already known this, just to keep certain shit on the inside, because you don't want everybody knowing every damn thing about you. You know what I'm saying? If you like to do certain things behind closed doors, behind those four walls that you're sleeping in, you know, you ain't gotta let everybody know what you do. Keep that shit to self. And that's the best I would say advice that you can give to yourself. Keep it to yourself. Stop airing out, you know, what you how you feeling, or what you're going through, or what you want, or what you need, because people do not have your best interest at heart, and they will turn around and go back like little mouses. Oh, we done found some cheese. Yeah, they done found some information about you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, don't do that. Don't never see. Don't ever do that. Break that chain of that. Break the chain. Break the chain of letting everybody in your business. Break every chain. break every nosy ass chain around this bitch, because you don't want everybody in your shit. Break them chains. Break them chains on down. I don't blame you. Break them on down. Shit. That's what I have to do. And that's what I always use for myself. Shit. That's like a motto for me. Shit. I'm breaking the chain of not letting you know what about me, or what I do, and how I make my money. I'm breaking that chain on down, baby. You ain't finna know shit. I will only tell you what I want you to know. And some people that try to befriend me, look, I will only tell you what I want you to know. You're not gonna really know everything and truly about me. That's just how I roll. That's just how I roll. And that's how and see, as long as I'm on this earth, that's how I'm going to continue to roll. Just like that. Just like that. Mama didn't raise no fool. Daddy was gone. Daddy was dead in the grave. So mama had to raise me. My mama had to raise me and tell me and show me things to what to accept and what not to accept. And I'm glad she told me those things because now I can use those same things, the same things that those same thing the same thing that she was telling me not what to look out for. I can use those in my life. I can. I really can. I can use those same things in my life. And you guys, I'm gonna have to get up on off of here. It's time for me to go, and I appreciate everybody that was in the chat. My son, all of you 14 people. Thank you for people that was coming in the chat. One Pro, Brianna Simone. Who else was in here? Johnny Mac. Yes, thank you all. Hey, thank you all for supporting your boy over here. You know, I ain't in so much beef like that with anybody right now. I don't even really beef online. The real beef is in real life. Okay, we gonna be knucking and bucking and fighting and stabbing and hey, if we have to, if he trying to hurt me, but I ain't in no beef shit not right now, and I thank God I'm not. I thank God I'm not, so I don't have to be ugly on camera. I don't want to be ugly on camera. I ain't trying to be ugly. Get nobody knocked the fuck off. But you guys, thank you for coming in, and I will talk with you guys later on. Peace.